Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. As you guys are coming in, put in the chat where you are watching from. I totally love this part. Hold on, let's see. Yes. Yes, I totally love this part. Okay, so as you guys are coming in, put in the chat where you are watching from because this is global. Yes, it is global. People from all over the world. I just love to know where you guys are watching from. So go ahead and throw that in the chat. I have an exciting topic for you guys here today. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Hold on. What is that? All right. Let's see if that works. All right. What's up, Will MC Saul Salazar? Hey. All right, guys. So I am literally on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all at the same time. So y'all see me going from here to there. That is why. That is why. Oh, my hands feel so dry. Hold on. Excuse me. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. As you are coming in, put in the chat where you are watching from. So I'm using StreamYard this morning, this afternoon, this evening. And it says that if you guys put a comment on there, it'll automatically show up on the screen. So Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, everybody can see your comments. Why? Because your comments matter. Yes. Yes, your comments absolutely matter. Oh my goodness. If it's freezing on you guys' end, let me know. Let me know because I'm watching the screens and it looks like TikTok is freezing. So if you guys can let me know that, guess what? It'll be a better live experience for all of those that are here. All right, let's see. Can you guys even hear me? Can y'all hear me? You know what? Let me put that comment in because this gonna be a good live, and I don't want to be sitting here talking, and then it's like, Tasha, we didn't hear anything that you were saying. All right, let me see. Post a comment. Can y'all hear me? All right, let's see if that works. Maria on Facebook, thank you for letting me know that you can hear me. Woo woo, yes. Okay. I see it on the screen. Whoa, that is so cool. Okay. All right, I'm glad you can hear me. Can you see the comment on your screen, Maria? Let me know. Oh my goodness. All right, it's kind of small, but I can still see it though. But thank you for letting me know that you can hear me. Go ahead, StreamYard, up in y'all game. I love it. Dang, that is so awesome. So that means I can literally be talking to y'all. And if y'all, let me see. All right. Wow, this is so interesting. All right. So the topic of the day, guys, is financial independence for stay-at-home moms. It's me, Mia. Hi. She says, oh, that is so cool. Oh my goodness. And that is so cool. It's like right there on the screen. Guys, show some love for people that's in the room. Yes, I love this part. Listen, if you know any stay-at-home moms or aspiring to be stay-at-home moms, you definitely want to share this live. An interesting thing is, I was not going to go live on this topic this morning, but what happened was, no, sorry, y'all. I should have put this on Do Not Disturb. So what happened was, is that I wound up running across this article of this lady on TikTok. And she talked about how she's financially dependent on her husband. And guess what? Different strokes for different folks. And I get it because I was the same exact way, financially dependent on my husband. And it's so interesting because there are so many sides of the coin when it comes to stay-at-home moms, what they deserve, what they get, and all this other kind of stuff, right? And I'm not here to really like force somebody to go one way or the other. I'm literally just here to bring awareness to this whole stay-at-home mom journey, right? And it's so interesting that she mentioned that she had to make sacrifices in order for her to be able to stay home. And also by her staying home, it allows her husband to go out there and possibly be able to make more money, right? But here's the question. Why do we have to sacrifice in order for a parent to stay home, right? Why does it have to be the sacrifice? Why can't it be that, okay, yes, I can stay home, but I can still be financially independent? And there is nothing wrong with being financially independent, because here's the thing. As a stay-at-home mom, we are always working, right? We are always working. We're always on. And we don't get, what you call that, retirement. We don't get vacation days. We don't get any of the things that traditional people get when they are working traditional jobs, right? And so, as a stay-at-home mom, being totally financially dependent on your spouse, it's like, okay, where does your financial independence come? Okay, yeah, it's great. She has access to her husband's income. They have joint accounts or whatever, but it still makes sense to totally be financially independent. And this is not about, oh, and it's so crazy because people put in the comments, well, what if he leaves you? What if he cheats on you? And all of these different things. I get it. 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 People are human. People are going to do things. But if you come from that energy of, oh, I'm going to make some money just in case he cheat on me. I'm going to make some money in case he leave me. No, right? Putting the energy in the wrong place. How about putting the energy in, I want to have financial independence so I can have financial independence. Like, shouldn't that just be enough? Like, people that work, you work because you want money, right? It's not, well, just in case I lose. No, right? So this is why this is so important to have financial independence as a stay-at-home mom. You have your own income and you don't have to stress about not having enough money for activities for the kids when, they grow, right? Because these kids are growing like god daggone weeds. And then you want to have extra money just to have breathing room. Because I don't know about y'all, put in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you are currently a stay-at-home mom, and put a 2 in the chat if you aspire to be a stay-at-home mom. Let me know who's in the chat this morning. So again, let me see. Can I put that? All right. Put 1 in the chat if you're a stay-at-home mom, and 2 if you want to be. All right, so that should go up on the screen. That is totally cool. Wow, I like that. All right. Why is it showing that it's coming from YouTube? That's really interesting. Okay. That's really interesting. Hey, country girl. Hey, Dave. Riri in the house, coach. Why can't I see this on this other screen? Okay. Wow, this is really weird. All right, so I told you guys I'm live on StreamYard, but I'm using TikTok and Facebook and YouTube, and for whatever reason, it is not showing me people coming in the room, nor is it showing me the comments. Okay. So anybody on TikTok, if you can just put yes in the chat, put something in the chat so that way I can see if it shows up on the screen. Because right now, it's not showing me anything. No. That is truly Murphy's Law, boy. Okay. All right. It is like really delayed. Okay. Oh my goodness, I might have to end it early. No, I was getting ready. Yeah. All right. Darn it. All right, y'all, give me a moment. Having technical difficulties. Give me 1 second. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Whoa. All right, we're just gonna go with it. I don't know what's going on with it, but hopefully you guys can still hear me. So anyway, financial independence for stay-at-home moms. Now, how do you get financial independence, right? Now, some people think that, okay, as a stay-at-home mom, you got to go out there and get a job. What's up, Johnny? you got to go up there and get a job or find some way to make income that's taking you away from the home. And no, I'm going to show you guys how you can actually earn an extra income from the comforts of your own home. And not only that, from anywhere in the world, because quiet as it's kept, stay at home moms are not always at home. Yes, I'm at home right now, but we're not always at home. We're usually on the go, living our lives and doing things, right? And so, one of the important things of having that financial independence is also having that time freedom to go with it. Yes, they go hand in hand, right? Because think about it. My spouse, right? He works outside the home. So that means a lot of the times it's just me and the kids by ourselves, right? Because he's out there working. And so if I go out there and work, that means now I'm outside of the home. And a lot of times, like I became a stay-at-home mom originally because of daycare costs. Daycare costs was extremely high. And it was like I was going to work just to pay daycare. Who can relate to that? Who can relate to going to work and it feels like you're working just to pay daycare? Because some of these quality daycares are as much as a goddaggone car note, as much as some people's daggone mortgages or rent, right? It is like crazy expensive. And so it just made sense for me to stay home and that's to just sacrifice and pretty much live on one income. But as the years went on, I realized like, man, we ain't got no goddamn money. How many can relate to that? How many can relate to working so much but not have any money to show for it, right? It is like, no, there got to be a better way. And so I've been searching, and I've tried. It seems like I tried everything under the sun. I've tried real estate. I've tried MLM. Bon, how you doing? How you doing today? Good to see you on here. Hey, Ethan. Hey, Lori. How you guys doing? And so I realized that I trying all these different things. And let me talk about real estate for a second, because that was like one of the biggest things that I tried and was the biggest financial investment. And what I mean by that, so the biggest financial investment was to be in Maryland. I don't know how it is in other states, but in Maryland, you have to pay realtor fees. You have to pay all these different fees in order to be a real estate agent. But regardless if you make income or not, you still have to pay those fees, right? And so I was not even trading time for dollars. I was trading time and not even getting paid for it, because when you are out there showing people homes and things like that, you are not getting paid in that moment. So I was doing a lot of that kind of work, right? But not having any income to show for it. And as time went on, I'm like, what the heck? I thought real estate was supposed to be, you make a whole bunch of money, you get this, get these commissions and things like that. But it wasn't really that simple. I was spending more money outside of the home and I was taking a lot of time away from my family. So I was like, it has to be a way that I can earn income and still be home with my kids and not have to worry about monthly expenses, right? Yes, without worrying about monthly expenses. And so when I came across this blueprint, oh, by the way, if you want to know more about this blueprint, if you got to top off on here early, just go right there. Yes, just go right there and get your blueprint. And this blueprint is basically going to go over how you can earn 100% income, 100% profit from a done-for-you digital business, right? And this was the saving grace for me. This was the life changer. And I am here to share it with you that, oh my goodness, this is so possible when you are following a proven step-by-step blueprint. Yes, step-by-step. Why is that important? So first of all, done for you means you don't have to sit there and try to create a product, right? And put it out there to market and hope that somebody buys it and hope that it sells. Like, this is something that's been proven to work, that thousands are using. And guys, 100% profit. That is the key and the fastest way to financial independence. Yes, to financial independence. And if you're not following me, be sure to follow me, because that way you will know when I'm going live and sharing some things with you. And as a matter of fact, we do have a webinar coming up. Yes, we got a webinar coming up. So you want details about the webinar, definitely shoot me a message by email and I would definitely share that information with you. And if you have any questions right now while I'm live, while you got my full attention, definitely put your questions in the comments, because guess what? Someone else may have that same exact question, right? Yes, that same exact question. So my eraser. Oh, darn it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there we go. I normally have my moderator. I'm my moderator here today. Thank you, Jennifer, so much for liking the live. I appreciate you, Jennifer, coming through. Y'all show Jennifer some love in the chat. Thank you so much for liking the live, Jennifer. I greatly appreciate that. So, oh man, that throat getting dry as heck. All right. So again, I talked about the 100% profit, right? The reason that you 100% profit is because it's going to allow you to earn that income faster, and you can totally do this, like I said, from home, from anywhere. And think about it like this. So when I did network marketing, right? Network marketing, I was not getting 100%. And on top of that, I had to do a lot of phone calls. I had to get a lot of no's. And I don't like having to get no's. I don't even like selling stuff, right? But I want to find a way to make some extra income. And so this blueprint that I'm following, I don't have to get on the phone with people. I don't have to be like all the people's DMs, like, hey girl, how you doing? What's up? Like, I don't have to do any of that stuff. It's like that is like so cringy. It's like, I don't want to do that. And so if you don't want to do that either, I highly, highly suggest you look into this blueprint. Because here's the thing. When you learn something different and you know there's a different way, it just makes sense to be like, you know what, let me just look into this. Because here's the thing, it's free information. I did not have to pay for the information. I got the information for free, and I saw that it was a fit for my family. Not only was it a fit for my family, it was truly a breath of fresh air, in the sense that, oh my goodness, now I can see the end of the rainbow. Now I can see following a proven path will definitely get me to that financial independence that I'm looking for. So I don't have to always rely on my husband's income. And I'm telling you guys, it is stressful as heck to be living with one income, trying to support a family of 5 under one income, especially with the rising cost of food, gas, housing. Like, it's like all these things are increasing, right? Expenses are increasing, but the income is staying the same. And so a lot of people, it's like, well, you got to live within your means. You can live within your means all you want. But if the goalposts keep moving, guess what? And the income is not changing, then it's like, now there's tons of stress there, right? Like, can you guys imagine? Let me give you guys how real this is. This is real talk right now. Can you guys imagine a mom with her 3 kids going to Costco to do some grocery shopping, and the kids are kind of hungry, right? And it's like, you want to feed the kids, you're hungry yourself, but you look at your income and you realize you don't have enough money for everybody to get their own slice of pizza, right? So you know what I had to do, guys? I had to get one big, thinking this slice is a big. I got one slice of pizza and got a knife and cut that sucker 4 ways, right? And told the kids, hey, eat very slowly, right? 'Cause you know what happens when you eat slowly? You get full faster. And I'm like, at first I was like, oh, that's cool. That's a flex, right? I was resourceful. I made sure that all of us got a nice little piece of that pizza, right? But later when I thought about it, I'm like, no, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, we got a slice of, we all got a little tiny slice, but I want to be able to have all of us get our own slice of pizza, right? And some people are like, well, I want to have financial independence so I can buy a big house, buy fancy cars. I want us to have our own slice of pizza. And like, I'm laughing, but that is just so real. It's like we making these sacrifices, and it's like there is a way that we can live our lives, be financially independent, and not have to script and scrape, right? Not have to rob Peter to pay Paul. If y'all know what I'm talking about, wait a minute. Wait a minute, what? Hold on. What in the world? Okay, y'all just got a message on TikTok, and I gotta take a screenshot of that. What are y'all talking about? Hold up. Fake engagement policy. Wow. All right, they just restricted my live, so I don't know exactly what that means. So, wow, that's the first time I got a notification like that. Um, Wait a minute, what? Okay.